One of the last questions I got for you, man. We talked about your promotion company. What is your favorite show you've put on so far in the short existence of Gazing Rabbit Productions? You put on a handful of so far, maybe 7 to 8 shows already, and you're planning on more. What's your favorite of them all that you've done so far? They were all good.
You know, I think what ends up happening, and I'm not going to even be able to pull a favorite. I know you want me to, but it's really a tough thing to do. But what I've really come down and understand, and I think anyone out there who strives to have a great life, meaning just a peaceful existence, will find that what really touches you the most when you're doing these shows is the people that surround the show. The bands, the kindness, the love, the camaraderie.
Yeah.
All those things that make you want to do another show. When you get a band that doesn't, you hope you have another show soon that cleanses you of that. It's almost like this absolution that you need. So let me give you this.
Okay.
I'm going to say that Pain of Salvation was my best one and my favorite show because this. It was a great show. I got to meet Ragnar, got to meet Daniel, these amazing, amazing artists, right?
They are.
I'm going on tour with Ragnar. Me and Ragnar became friends. Very lucky that he's in my life and that we're going to do some things together. But a week prior to that show, going back, taking a step into what show did I do 1 week prior to that show? I did Jeff Tate.
Yeah.
So I went from this down feeling, and then when I met these guys in Pain of Salvation, every last one of them was incredibly kind.
Absolution, man.
They were amazing people. We went to dinner at Casa Azul, my buddy Victor Para Gonzalez's restaurant, and we had a great time together. You know, we
great.
enjoyed the whole show. They ended up leaving that night, and I was exhausted. And where did they go? They went to Niagara Falls. And who escorted them to Niagara Falls? Our drummer Rob.
That's great.
Rob was so tired. I think him and his wife ended up escorting them down there, and it was fabulous. The whole thing was fabulous because it's the feeling that you get. It's the love that was in the air that night. And when I say love is transcendent, right? It's bigger than just you or me. It engulfs us all when we allow it to. So the shows that you meet these amazing musicians, amazing humans, is what your best shows are.
Yeah, definitely, because that's one thing I learned about trying to start my own bands, as I mentioned a couple times already when we talked about it, on the concept of having a band that's as a unit, because you don't really hang out with them when you write music. You take on their friends and their partners and their family, literally.
You do.
And those people in your band become pretty much your family and everyone helping you out. Like, you know, Mike over here behind
Mike,
the camera.
thank you, Mike.
It's a big help. And you know, when you meet cool people along the way, but all of them you take in, they become pretty much like your own blood family. So you touch on the big point of what Rob did for Pain of Salvation. That's some cool stuff.
It is some cool
But you
stuff.
become family when you get to know them better too. So, you know, we're all humans in the end. It doesn't matter. We're older, we're younger, we're black, we're white. We're older, we're younger. None of that really matters. It's just a number or what you look like. Who cares? In the end, we're all humans, man. And that's what we got to do as artists. We have to survive. And you make those connections and you hopefully try to put all your egos down and get a good time. And you get to know each other like what you've done so far with Gazing Rabbit at every single one of your shows.
Thanks.
We're all humans in the end.
Thanks, Dave. And you know what? Yeah, it transcends all things. It transcends politics. Like you and I were discussing real quickly, some political stuff. And I said, you know what? The bottom line is whether our political affiliations are a bit different, 99% of the things that we believe in and that we actually really live in our lives, we're all the same.
We are.
Right?
We're
We all
the same
want to,
blood.
and when it really comes
We're
down
humans.
to it, we all just want to love and be loved. And that's kind of the way I approach doing anything with Gazing Rabbit or anything with Turning Virtue. I try to give that. And then, you know what? The more you give, the more you get.
True.
And it really works. And it's kind of a cool thing, man. Like attracts like. If you put off a good vibe, you tend to get people around you that are putting off that vibe and are good people.
True.